Welcome back. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's talk weather. Earlier today, you might have had a little bit of some precipitation falling in your backyards, and it was actually graupel. Our reporter and anchor Michael Logrell likes to talk about graupel a lot if you've been a long-time viewer. Similar to hail, but it's not. It's actually super cooled water droplets that are falling from the sky that attach to a snowflake that's already falling from the sky, and it's almost like very soft hail when it hits the ground. So if you saw that earlier today, it's something that's very rare, but it does happen in these higher elevation areas, especially during springtime. And these temperatures are staying cool as we even get into tonight. That front range is looking at temperatures that are 25 to 30 degrees below those seasonal averages, but here on the western slope, we're going to be shy of that and maybe be about 10 to 15 degrees below those averages, but only during the afternoon hours, because we're going to notice tonight we're going to probably get down to at least those low 30s. I'll jump into that in just a second, because currently we're feeling 48 in Grand Junction, 51 through Moab, 32, so very cool as we look into those southern regions through Montrose right now. And earlier today, yes, we were shy by a full 10 degrees at 52 instead of that typical 62. Tonight, yes, we're going to get down into those upper 20s, so cooler than what we're typically used to. But what can we expect as we look forward? We're going to notice we've got to warm up just a little bit every single day leading up until essentially Thursday, Friday, Saturday, when we're going to be pushing upper 60s and low 70s again for those afternoon highs. Yes, there is still some showers, especially in those northern higher mountain regions, a little bit down that I-70 corridor as we look towards Thursday as well. And then we're going to get a little bit of a break in terms of moisture as we wrap up kind of Friday and into Saturday, but then another round of unsettled weather is moving on in Sunday. But outside now on America's Mattress Live Tower Cam, we do have those scattered clouds that we're going to continue to see come and go throughout these evening hours. Tomorrow afternoon, we are going to see kind of a little bit of a return in terms of that sunshine, at least for the majority of the day. Now, as we take a look at our futurecast, we're going to notice middle of the night tonight, yes, those higher regions are still receiving snow, 4 to 6 inches in a lot of regions, before that kind of clears on out and becomes very, very dispersed. Now, we are going to get a break, like I mentioned, and have some more sunshine, especially here in the valleys on Wednesday. But then we are watching, yes, another round of moisture affect a lot of those high regions as we look towards Thursday evening and those late night hours into Friday. Locally, we are still expecting those scattered clouds to stick around. So if you do have travel plans, keep that in mind, headed down I-70. Now, wind speeds right now are a little bit elevated in those double-digit miles an hour. Earlier today, we were hitting 20 and even 31 miles an hour through Grand Junction and Montrose. Now, we're noticing tonight, yes, getting cool, even Montrose at 25, Gunnison, Aspen in those teens. Tonight, tomorrow, we're going to be jumping up into those mid-50s and upper 40s. And we're going to notice, as I have Pepe hanging out with me all week this week for the dog walking forecast, those peak temperatures are happening in those later afternoon hours. But please feel free to send me a photo of your pup at jsage@carryxtv.com, because I've got Pepe hanging out with me all week this week. We're going to notice that as we get throughout the work week, yes, we're jumping up into the 60s for Thursday and Friday, upper 60s through Saturday, possible low 70s before that unsettled weather moves on in again and drops us down just a few degrees, giving us rain here in the valleys, and then yes, another round of spring snow in those high regions. Montrose, we will be feeling 40s again, at least until Thursday, Friday, and into Saturday when we jump into the 60s for just a quick minute.